Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain quiet for the minute of silence.
Good morning, Chantilly. I'm Colton Anderson.
And I'm Josh Bowers. Today is Monday, January 7th, 2019.
And here are your morning announcements. Today is a B day. Tomorrow is an A day with LS5 and CT.
Now let's go to this week's Positivity Project video.
Good morning. My name is Mr. Wax. I am a special education teacher in Subschool 5. I teach English and Developing Literacy. Today I'm going to talk about my top 3 character strengths. First is open-mindedness. And to me, open-mindedness isn't really just about trying new things and keeping yourself open to possibilities of new experiences, which you should always do. You never know what you're going to like until you actually try something new. But it's also about keeping an open mind when you meet people, to not, judge them based on their appearance or maybe what their beliefs are, to kind of try and get to know them before you immediately say, this person's bad or whatnot. Personal example is I'm very heavily decorated with tattoos, about 60% of my body. So whenever I'm out, at a store or at the beach or something, people kind of glare at me or stare at me, think I, automatically assume I'm a bad person just because of the way I choose to decorate myself. And if you get to know me, that's definitely not true. So I always have to keep an open mind and never close myself off to new people or new experiences. Second trait is integrity. We all know what integrity is, okay? It's basically doing what you should do, even if no one's watching. Personal example for me is the first D I ever got in college was a math class. It's not my best subject. But I had the final exam in my hand with the answers, and I had the opportunity to get an A in the class by just memorizing the questions. I chose instead not to, and to take my chances failing. Thankfully, I got a D and was able to move on. But I feel like much better that I have earned the grade instead of cheated my way to get to it. And hopefully you guys might be crossed with that situation at some point in your life and you'll choose the right option. And my number 1 trait is perseverance. To me, I feel there are 2 types of perseverance. There's obviously the goal-setting perseverance, when you set, SMART goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. Example would be going through grad school, getting my master's degrees, and becoming a teacher. Very difficult to do that when, money's tight, trying to start a family. It's not that easy to push yourself to grad school when you have all these demands on your plate. But I endured, adapted, and pushed through. The second part of perseverance is how you adapt to things, I feel. How something bad can come along and how you can push through that. Personal example, when I was in the Army, on one of my jumps, I was a paratrooper. I actually had a partial malfunction, which the parachute didn't really open all the way. So I came crashing down to the ground and actually shattered my foot. Well, when you land after you're parachuting, you need to get out of the area as quick as possible. And the only thing I could do was pack up my suit and try and hop and crawl off the landing zone. And that's how I did. I persevered. So anyway, thank you for letting me share these. And I hope you guys can consider these 3 traits and always work to improve them. Thank you.
Well, that's all we have for you today, Chantilly. This has been Colton Anderson.
And Josh Bowers, reminding you to stay positive and have a great day.
And we'll see you tomorrow.